Hi everyone, hi to all the preps and grade ones out there watching this. I hope you've had a great weekend. Now today, together, we are going to make a recount. And a recount is writing about something that's already happened. So I'm going to write about what happened to me on the weekend. And on the weekend, I baked a chocolate cake. So that's what I'm going to write about today. And you're going to do that for yourself later. So the first thing I need to do is get some paper and get a really good grey lead out. And then it would be probably good for you guys at home to have the alphabet in front of you to help you remember what the letters look like and how to write them. And we have to start our sentence at the top to the left. So the first word, on. Okay, I need to think about the sounds in that word. On, on. Now, the first letter has to be a capital letter because we always start a sentence with a capital letter. So, on. Oh, I don't think that's very clear for you to see, is it? I'm going to change over to a marker, but I normally wouldn't write my writing in a marker, but just for today so you guys can see. On. Good. On the. Now I need to leave a finger space, 2 fingers on the. Oh, remember, the is a tricky word. We can't sound the whole word out because it doesn't make the sounds we're expecting. So we need to remember how it's spelt. We can sound out but we can't hear the E. So we have to remember. On the weekend, space, E, long E, week, and I can hear the and the d. On the weekend, go back now down to the next line. Now when we do an I in a sentence, we always write it as a capital. And it just looks like that. Sometimes people write them fancy and they might make it look like that. So you might see it look like that or just one straight line. On the weekend, I baked, b, a, ik, baked a chocolate. Oh, I know what makes a ch sound. Let chocolate. I baked a chocolate cake. And I always end my sentence with a full stop. That tells whoever's reading it that I've finished writing about that idea. Now I check that I got it right, and it says what I wanted it to say. On the weekend, I baked a chocolate cake. Full stop. So did I put a capital letter at the start? Yes, I did. Have I left some finger spaces between each word? Yes, I have. And did I put a full stop at the end of my sentence? I have. Great. So I finished my sentence and I've sounded out as much of the words that I can. Now it's time to draw a picture. Now the picture has to match what the sentence says. So because I've said I've made a chocolate cake, I better draw a chocolate cake. Let's see how good my drawing skills are. And I'll try and draw a chocolate cake. And this is the cake before I cut it. And it actually had 2 layers. And in the middle, it was kind of like this cream in the middle that I put. And then it had frosting on it. or you can call it icing, and it was actually pink. So in a second, I will get out some beautiful colours and make it so that you can tell what kind of colour it was and what kind of flavour it was. Because if I leave it like this, can you tell what flavour it is? You can tell by the words, but you can't tell by the picture. So we need to make it match. And I also put on some sprinkles, so I can just draw some little sprinkles. And it was very delicious. And this part would be brown, so I need to get out some colours now and make this part brown and the icing pink. And then I think my picture's almost finished. I might even like to draw it on a plate too, because it wasn't just sitting on nothing. And because I made it, it might be a good idea to have me in the picture. So I might just draw my face next to it, looking very happy that I made a really yummy chocolate cake. Circles for the eyes. I can make a face because I know how to make some shapes. And if you know how to make some shapes, that might help you make the shape of a face. And my hair is usually a bit very curly, and sometimes it's sticking up a little bit because it's very frizzy. Okay, so I've got a picture of me next to the chocolate cake, and I think I've finished my recount now. And I know you can do a really good recount too. So your first step is to think about what you did, think about what you're going to write, and then say it out loud, your sentence. And then you've got to make sure you have a capital letter, finger space, and a full stop at the end of your sentence. And then you can draw a beautiful picture that matches your sentence. Now, you won't do it in text like I had, and you'll colour yours in too. And we can't wait to see what you're going to do. So when you're finished, we would love to see you post these on your stream so all your classmates can see what you did on the weekend too. I can't wait to see them. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Bye.